Now when we take our cover off right here, we want to look for excessive belt wear. Remember that your belt here, as it's running against the back pulley in here and against the front variator, it is disintegrating. If you go like this with your finger, see all that black stuff? It's not grease, it's rubber. See all this black stuff in here? Now, if you look real carefully, you can see a little bit of black and a little bit of silver. That silver is not good to see, because that means there's something else coming apart. I'm pretty sure it wasn't my fault. Well, now, we found that the front variator is loose a little bit for some reason. That could be caused from an engine malfunction, or who knows. But we know that that has happened. Now, these 7 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 7, whatever. I call them belt covers. I've taken them off and put them in a bag. And now I go to the other side. And to get at the crankshaft, remember, I'm going to have to take everything off this side and everything off the other side. Now your exhaust pipe has to come off. And remember, the best way to take off the parts is to leave the bike on the stand. Use the bike as a frame, as a stand, to hold your motor while you give it a whole bunch of torque to take off the bolts. Like this thing is going to get fired because it fell off on me. Anyway, there are 2 nuts underneath here that hold the exhaust to the cylinder. Let's see if I can. And I can't see what I'm looking at, so let's see if I can get it up in there. Anyway, if you can see the where the nuts went, I can't. I just have to guess where it is. Anyway, I've taken them off, and then you come back over here. There's one right here, a bolt right here. Take that off. There's also a bolt right down here, and there is a bolt that was right here. Now, what this should do is come off if I'm correct. And I'm going to get my hand right here and try and take it off. Oh wait, I didn't get this bolt all the way off. This one is a real bitch to come off. Now, one thing about this little bike that I've noticed is the engine design is the same, kind of the same as my Dio. You see where the fan is right there? Now, what the 4-stroke has done, it has the same kind of fan, probably the same size, on the RUCKUS. But what they've done is taken and put in a tiny radiator in front of the fan. So the fan, the faster you go, the more air it sucks in. And that's a brilliant idea. I'm going to see about getting me one of these, but I imagine they're not cheap. So I'll take off, well, let's see. It's hard to do this one-handed. I'll try. This is 12 millimeter. Your bolts underneath that went to the exhaust, they're 8 millimeter. And I'm going to have to do this with 2 hands. But what I will do is I will take the exhaust pipe off and we'll take a look at the exhaust pipe. Remember, every part, and I know I'm saying remember too damn much. I don't know why, maybe it's late. And I'm trying to keep a record for myself. But the engine will tell you a story if you look at it and listen. Everything is supposed to work in tandem. It's supposed to work together. And if there is one weak link in the chain, well, it don't work. What I can see is that the oil is not working too well. Either it's never been changed or not changed that much. I don't know. The radiator fluid is really murky looking. All this should be changed once a year. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. That I don't know. Just looks murky. And I know the carburetor is in perfect shape because I rebuilt it. And I'm going to take off the radiator off the other side, and also the muffler. So I'll get to put this down for just a moment.